Out is to the streets, is to the mother effing streets. It's your homeboy Low from the Go. I'm back with another episode of Fast and Furious Interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, today we got a very special guest in the building. I know I tell y'all that every time. People like, come on, Low, everybody can't be special. But trust me, this young man is special. So, Seven King, why don't you tell the people who you are and where you from?
Man, I'm Seven King. I'm from Chicago, man. The King gotta go, man. I'm from the low end of Chicago, 4753, 5153, Langley. Yeah.
How was it for you growing up on the low end of Chicago?
Early on, it was fun. Playing football, walking up to Revis, playing basketball, being alley playing basketball on the crates. So that shit was fun.
When did it stop being fun?
It stopped being fun probably about 2009, probably about 13, 12.
So that was real influential years for you back when in 2009 when you was 12, 13 years old. So drill music comes into Chicago, man. What happened?
Drill music coming to Chicago, man, and it pissed me off, man, because I didn't like it. I'm like, this shit is horrible, man. At first, I ain't like it, but I had my ears to like Louis. I fucked with King Louis because I thought he was a real spitter. Then I linked towards Duck and Billionaire and them. I fuck with Duck and Billionaire. But when it first came, I ain't really like it because I felt like it was a lack of talent, but it grew on me. But once the drill culture came, it amped everything up. Everything was more dangerous. It was more like, it was social media and drill music. Like that shit played so much of a part in violence.
So you saying that social media, of course, and drill music,
For sure.
you feel like that ultimately made Chicago turn up for the worse?
Hell yeah, man. Because motherfuckers had so much points to prove, man. And then it's like, all right, you can't really make no drill music unless you drilling. So it's like, you want to rap about this and that in your songs, but if the successful drill rapper shit, they had dead homies to talk about, or they had dead ops to talk about. So it's like, you gotta get out here and go make a name for yourself. Go do something. So that's what it seemed like. Every hood just started finding somebody to beef with. They beef with these people, beef with that people. We gonna catch them, they gonna catch us. This is just got to be in. It's just like, motherfucker, the scoreboard, it's a big ass scoreboard. Everybody just trying to score as much as they can.
Yeah, speaking of the drill scene and all of that, you being a fan of FBG Duck, how did you feel when 5 O Block members was accused and arrested for murdering FBG Duck downtown Chicago?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was fucked up, but I felt like it was a sense of relief, man. It was like, man, all the back door rooms and shit. It was like, I'm glad. It was like we finally got some closure to it, like what really took place. You feel me? But them being arrested, I ain't really like it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad his mama got justice for him.
Right. Let me ask you this, Seven King. How did you get that name, bro?
I came up with that shit when I was I think before I went to Job Corps, I came up with it because I always went by King. There was some King in my name all the time. So it was like, at first it was King Killer Crazy. And they told me like, man, if you name yourself King Killer, the Latin Kings gonna get on your ass. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna change it, man. I'm gonna come up with something else. So my middle name Devin, so I came up with King Devin. I held that for a while. Then some niggas was hating. They like, man, I ain't finna call him no King Devin. Woo. So I shortened it up. I came with KD. And then when Drake dropped Six God, I'm like, oh, that shit hard. Six God. So I'm like, but I'm the king. So I'm like, I'm gonna call myself Seven King. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm from the 7. And 7 stands for a lot of shit, you know?
Yeah, why don't you explain to the people what the 7 is, bro?
7 is, I grew up on 47 in Langley, so it's like that 7 stand for that. And then my grandma, she was born on 47. She was born in 1947. And it's just like the seven, I'm a G. So it's like all the seven just it stuck with me always. And then when we was in our group, I was number 7. So it was like it just stuck with me. And everybody called me 7 now. So yeah, that's that.
So you said you was on 47. How was that growing up? How was it navigating through 47th?
Navigating through 47th Street, I was over there during my childhood years. So it's like my grandma stayed over there. Our whole family stayed in the building. So it was like going to school over there, being there 5 days a week. And then on the weekend, I'll go home in Englewood, which was bad as fuck too. But it was still good at that time. So I say shit got bad for me when I started really going to school in Englewood. That's when shit really got bad for me. But I ain't really experienced too much bad shit on the low end. You feel me?
Right. So going to Englewood, it was a big difference from being on the low end.
Yeah, it was like it was a big difference because on the low end, this my grandma building. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? This our building, this where all our family at. And then everybody on the street, they know my mama. My mama know they mama. Everybody know each other. So it's like, it ain't really that dangerous like that because this our street. You feel me? It was more of like a family. You know what I'm saying? But in Englewood, it's like threats. You feel me? It's like threats. So it's like, I grew up fighting these niggas before I even gang bang. So it's like, once I start gang banging, it's like, fuck them niggas.
All right, so how was the change going to Englewood?
I always lived in Englewood, but it became more of a full-time thing. Like, I stopped going to school. I started going to Banneker.
All right, so your first day going there, how was that like, bro?
I think I got into a fight the first day.
First day, shit.
Yeah, but it was cool at first because we had like a little math competition. I was raw as hell in math, so that was cool.
All right, growing up, did you live in a 2-parent home?
Yeah, man. I lived in a two-parent home. You could say that, man. But in my ass, shit, no, not for real, man. Like when I needed the parenting and the guidance, it was a one bedroom. It was a one parent household. When I needed direction and shit, motherfuckers abandoned me type shit.
Who abandoned you, bro?
Like my step pops. Like it was like he turned against me. He turned to my biggest eye. That's how I felt.
Why you feel like that happened?
I mean, it was more so like I'd be going through the hood and he was just throwing so much dirt on my name. Motherfuckers would be talking to me like, man, your stepdaddy told us this. He's told us this. Whoa, why you disrespecting him? And I'm like, what? Why the fuck is he? I ain't know where it was coming from. Then by him being my stepdaddy, like I got along with his side of the family. He started telling his side of the family shit about me. So now his side of the family don't even like me. They looking at me like this over disrespectful ass nigga. And it's just like, I'm not even that person.
What type of man was your stepfather? Was he a working man or was he on the streets? What?
He was a working man.
So at a certain age, y'all just start having disagreements?
Kind of, fool. I felt like it was coming because I was too outspoken. And I called him out on his bullshit. That's what it was. When he did bullshit, I called him out on it. And then we started clashing like that. Like, I'd be like, man, you two-faced it, man. Like, man. I'm like, man, he'll try to buy shit and then think that shit gon' take away from what the fuck he did. Like, he'll muff me or do some shit like that and then be like, all right, I'm finna go buy a game. I'm like, man, I don't want no fucking game, man. You just put your hands on me for no reason.
Do you feel like he did you like that because you wasn't his son?
I think I think niggas do shit to me because I'm 7, man. I think they do it because they see who I see. They see I'm blessed, for beyond they understanding.
I mean, yeah, you look like you a big guy, man. How tall are you, bro?
6'3", man.
6'3".
I'm a baby, 6'3", man.
Damn, how many pounds? How many pounds you weigh putting up there, bro?
Man, I'm about 275, 280 right now.